Hi everybody, my name is Harry Jacobs and I am the North of 60 Gamer, and welcome to my table at North of 60 Gaming. Today we are looking at Spire's End, Hildegard, a card game adventure for VOD. And let's just see what it says on the back. A game designed by Gregory Favaro, illustration by Diego Freyes and Audrey Rouven. This game is published by Faro Ventures. I've never heard about this game. I saw this game and I've heard some good things about it. Take a couple hours to play. We've got a playmat here, and we have the box here, and we're going to open those up actually. So let's take a look at what we got here. I was going to use my teeth. My wife would kill me. Oh my gosh. Here we go. As I recover myself, I'm still a little bit recovering from the surgery about a month ago. There we are, Spire's End. Ooh, that's exciting. There it is. There's the. So it looks like we have a nice little playmat. And we've got Hildegard, story deck, discard pile, Helvik, wildlife archer deck. Ooh, playfield, inventory, miscellaneous. Okay. And then we have this little mini expansion, micro expansion. It says Bows and Breakfast. So let's just open that up. And what do we have for art here? So we have, it looks like bows. Call to arms instruction 379, 380. Instructions 381. And we have Chapter 2, Wild Game. Chapter 1, Grey Oaks. Chapter 1, Grey Oaks. So I'm not sure 100% what that is all about at this point. Looks like on the back we have some replacement cards of some sort. Let me just see what it says here. Trying to open it up. Doesn't want to open up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I got something here. Oh boy, this is exciting. Okay, maybe not for you. Okay, here we are. We're going to open this up somehow or another. Oh, there we are. We got some tape. Put that there. Trying to just get that open. Wow. These talented. So we got that opened. And it says, we have a little note here like a fortune cookie. And it says, once you reach card 55, you will need to replace one of the three number 56 card with the new one provided. Okay. It does not matter which one of the three cards you replace. What's the difference? The replacement card has a dot at the lower level right hand side of the card back, which is needed for gameplay. Okay. Okay, this is one of the 356. Shuffle and reveal cards 56. There are three of them. Okay. The lower right-hand side of the card back. Lower right-hand side. I don't see. Oh, I see a little wee dot right there. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna let's just put this like this so we don't forget it. Okay, let's open the game itself. There we are. We're gonna get this shrink wrap off here. I think this is a narrative kind of full of tests and things. I don't know, I got a pretty good review. I watched the video briefly because, you don't want to give away too many spoilers. Let me just put that away and we'll open the box here. No, that's okay. Kind of an interesting box. We have the survival guide. We've got all kinds of dice. All kinds of, looks like some markers. And of course, plenty of cards. Plenty of cards. Wow. Doesn't really say what to do with this. Chapter 1, 384. Okay, I guess you just put them in and do something with them. Okay, we'll just put that there for now. We're going to have to organize this, obviously, but let's just take a little peek at this. What the game says. Your adventure begins. At the top of the story deck, you must move through the game like a book, but in this case, it's a stack of cards. Flip them over, make exciting and often difficult choices, and let the story unfold. The cards are in numerical order. Reveal one of the 3 starting cards and off you go. Tip 1. Suggest keeping the chapter deck separate and playing the game a chapter at a time. That way it's easier to manage and set up for the next playthrough and won't become too unwieldy. Well, I think that we need to read the rules, of course, and then set that up. But this is a Spire's End. So we'll take a look at that a little closer. So I think it's a narrative book. Ooh. I love narrative games, so I think we're going to be okay with this. Once I can put it back in the box, of course. We're going to have to sleeve it up. And we have this nice bag, and off we go. Here is Spire's End. I didn't really organize it. I just opened it up and put that in the baggie. That's part of the first micro expansion, and it's waffled, and it takes place if you decide to have breakfast. So we're probably going to have breakfast. Here's chapter 1, all laid out. Now, I did not sleeve them, and you'll go, "Oh, Harry, why did you not sleeve them?" And I'll go, "Well, because you're not shuffling these cards, and you're only playing them and turning them. So there is no compelling reason to actually really do anything with them, because once you've played this game, you've pretty much played it, I think. But we have markers, we have marksmanship, we have gold, we have wild dice, and we have our shot dice. And she goes around with a slingshot. There we are. So we're going to probably play a few turns just to give you an idea how this is. Now, because it's a narrative game, we really don't want to give away everything. So we'll probably just play a few turns, maybe 20 minutes or so, and then I'll tell you what I think. But there's lots of examples in here. So this is a really good example of how a book could be written by designers. Card anatomies, the shot dice, the items, wild shot dice, and it talks about them. Target through, what do you do, and then how do you resolve it? And this is really one of those things where it says, "Oh, do this, and if you miss, next. And I'm not sure what the end is. So, and you're not going to find out in my show, but we're going to go through it, and we're just going to give you an idea of how it plays. So that's all we're going to do for now. So we're going to play this, and we'll be back at the table in a few minutes once I get it set up. So it's not very often that we're literally, when we talk about a 5-5-5 game, which is 5 minutes to set up, 5 minutes to learn, and 5 minutes to tear down, this game fits amazing. This is, of course, the Spire Ends Hildegard. We've opened it up. We've set up our cards. Literally, the setup was put your cards here, make sure the tokens were by the board. That is literally it. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right in. And the first thing it tells you to do, and if we go to our rules, just to show it to you, and it's right there, it says, navigate, be warned. Our adventure begins. There can be more than one story card. For example, the first story card has 3 different story cards. And we are not to reshuffle. So we will take one of the first 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3. Now, I don't know which one we should take, so we'll just take 1. We'll take this middle one, and we'll put those here. That's my dog in the background, as always. And it says... So here we are. It is the Silver Cup. Finally, you found something. Nestled at the base of a rotten tree trunk is a silver cap mushroom. You're no expert forager, but this is a good find. As you reach down to harvest the rare fungus, somebody approaches. Hildegard! Thank God I found you! It is your first assignment, a delivery to Seacrest for the Baroness. Oyvind, another member of the Messengers Guild, hands you the package. I have half a mind to take it myself. I wish I was going to Seacrest, he whines. So here we go. It says, gain 3 gold and 2 feats of marksman, and place the mushroom in your inventory. So we're going to get 3 gold. 3. Now, I'm not sure whether the red are feats of marksman or the black is feats of marksman. So right now we will take 2 black, because I'm thinking red is more like danger. Okay, and then we're going to put our silver cap in our inventory, because we have this silver mushroom cap. And then we're going to go get 88, 89, and 90. So literally we're going to just go through the deck. What do we take in? We're going to get 88, 89, and 90. And we're just going to put that there. So we have Hildegard. So, and that's Hildegard's inventory. So there she is. And there is obviously her hit points by the looks of it. Oh, she's got a slingshot. The slingshot is your most treasured possession, carved from the heart of a 1,000-year-old pine. Place in inventory. Okay. So we have her slingshot. And this is a mysterious package. You pick up the package and turn it over. It's wrapped in paper with some light markings here and there. You don't recognize them as much as you would like to give it a shake. You don't. Well, not yet. Wonder if you'll ever know its contents. For now, it remains a mystery. So we're going to put our mystery package in our inventory. There we go. So we have a slingshot in our inventory, our silver cap mushroom, and a mysterious package, along with 3 gold and 2 black. Now we have our choice. We can go mercantile or go to breakfast. I don't know. I think a healthy breakfast before we do anything is something that we should probably do. Yeah, so there we are, the silver cup. So here we are with the silver cup. We have our mysterious package. And we can do mercantile or breakfast. Well, you know, being an adventurer and all, I think it's very important to go to breakfast. So it says, let's take number 2. Before embarking into wild, you decide that a hearty breakfast at the Hungry Hog is in order. You haven't eaten since yesterday, and your stomach is growling. Farfully, the barkeep asks you what you'll have. Well, I think what we're going to do is have porridge and coffee. So that takes us to number 4. So that's 3. And number 4, behind the curtain. So it says, you slurp up the last of your porridge, down the rest of your coffee, and pay up. Pay 1 gold for breakfast. You barely get out the door when a stout man with an odd spectacles block your path. You're late! Get in the wagon! Should we play along, or I'm not doing that? What are we late for? That's what I'm questioning. I'm not going to do it. So let's go down to 15. 10, 12, 13, 14, 14, and then 15. Here we go. Uh-oh. The peddler. The spectacle man won't take no for an answer. Wait, you must take this, he demands, and reaches into his jacket pocket. You're alarmed by his forcefulness. So here we are. We're going to be able to, we need a single set, which is a target. So let's just take a look at what that really means. So here are the dice. And in this case, we can use a round, a dot, or a half. So the idea being is that if I have one of these, that makes a pair. One of these makes a pair. I get a accuracy, which is 3, but I only get 1 set. So I get 1 roll, basically, of this. So what we're looking at is 1 for our accuracy. These are the dice I can roll, and I have to make 1 set. So either going to I'm either going to hit, or I'm going to miss. So we're going to roll the dice, and we only get to roll it once. So you can see we did not roll anything. So we have missed. So we get to go to 28. Uh, 22, 25, 27, 28, and 28. The Fool's Hand. You nearly hit me, you fool. Why should I stick my neck out for you? Right, just take it. He waves the card in front of his face. He waves the card in your face like he's fanning a dying fire. You can accept it. Pull card 87 before advancing to card 59. Roll any wild shot dice. If it's a bullseye, pull card 65. Well, we have a wild shot dice right there. So I'm going to accept the card. So I'm going to go to 59. Six, 57, 56, 7, a few 57s, 58, 59. So we're going to pull 59. Oh, and it says rations. Setting in, you're about to leave the Gray Oaks. Is this 59? Yeah, it is 59. Oh, pull card 87. Whoops. Pull card 87. So we're going to pull card 87. Mark of the Grizzly. You can't say for sure, but you feel stronger. In some instances going forward, you may be able to use the Mark of the Grizzly ability. Place in your inventory. So we get lots of inventory. Then it says... So we put the Mark of the Grizzly in, and it says, before advancing to card 59, roll any wild shot dice. So there's a wild shot dice. If it's a bullseye, pull card 65. So we may wind up pulling 65 if we get a bullseye. No, we have a blank. We have a blank. So now that we have a blank, we will pull card 65. And this card was 28. So let's just put that back in the 28, where 28 goes. That way if I decide to reset it, it's where it belongs. There we are. And we're going to pull out card 65. Or was it? I don't go back and look. That was card 28, wasn't it? There it is. Pull card 65. So we're going to pull card 65. So you can see this is very much choose your own adventure, and it's just like having a book. So we're going to go to card 64, card 65. There's card 65. It says, The Stalker. A robed figure stands in your way. You have sworn he wasn't there moments earlier. Hit. Return to previous story card. Return this card to the deck when complete. So I've pulled the card before because there's a chance that we might go back to the previous story card. We've already pulled 87. So I'm assuming that we may want to miss. Return this card to the deck when complete. Okay, so let's... I wonder if I should be discarding cards here. The rules aren't 100% here, and I'm getting a little confused, but here we go. So this needs 5 targets. I basically need... Now, apparently, I can use one wild card, the black one here, and we might find others. So we can always roll at least one, and we'll get others. So what we're trying to do is, of course, match this or these, the black ones. And if we can get 4 black ones, we can also get 2 gold as a reward here, right along here. So we do have to lock in our card. We do have to lock this in. So basically, here we have one set. But we have to have 5 sets. We get 3. Oh, and we get 4 dice. Sorry, so we get 1 more dice. So that doesn't help us. So we're going to keep those. And using finesse, we can roll these dice again. These count, and even if I roll one, it doesn't matter. Then we can roll our... And that does count. So far, we have 2 of the 5, and we'll just 2 of the 5 sets that we need. Okay, and we can roll this 4 times. Sorry, 3 times. So we have 2 so far, and we have 2 more rolls to go. So we're going to roll our 4 dice again, and we have 2 here so far, or 1 there. You can see there's another set. That's our 3rd set. We can re-roll these. That's not going to help. So we can re-roll this one. Nothing. So we have 3. We have 3 so far out of the 5 that we need. We're going to have to get very, very lucky here. Again, we have our 4. There we are. That instantly takes us to 3 here, because we had 1 of these blacks. So now if we can roll 1 more, so we have 4 of the 5 sets, and there we go. We have completed our mission on our 3rd roll. We've had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 2 gold. One, 2, and it says put this card back. Put this card back when complete, and this is number 65. 64, 64, 65. So we're going to go back to here. So it looks like we can roll a bullseye, or we're going to go be back to here. Well, or I can say whatever I want. I don't want it. Well, let's roll a bullseye. Let's try to roll a bullseye. X. So that's a miss. There we are. We have rolled a bullseye. It says... okay. Oh, okay. Roll any wild shot before advancing to card 59. Okay, so we've come back. Now we can go to, well, if it's a bullseye. Okay, 59 is where we're going. Wow, very, very confusing. Okay, so it said pull card 87, which we did before advancing to card 59, and that was the Grizzle. Before advancing to card 59, roll the wild shot. If it's a bullseye, pull card 65. Okay, so we pulled card 65, so we're going to go to card 59, I guess. There's card 59. And it says, there it is, rations. It's setting in. You're about to leave the Grey Oaks. Maybe one final stop at the Mercantile. To visit the Merc, pull cards 93, 94, and 95, unless already purchased. You're approached by a shriveled up woman who looks like a date left. So we'll pull 93, 94, 95. Okay. 93, 94, and 95. We have, here we are, we have grappling for 3 gold, and we have 4 gold. We have a chestnut popper. A chestnut popper. And we have an enchanted bota bag. Well, I don't know. We could afford maybe a grappling hook. But we have a chance to get the popper and the enchanted bag. But I think we're going to go with the grappling hook. We're going to put that into our thing, and the rest of it, I guess we'll just put back into our deck. And that is 94, 95. Yes, 94, 95. Now, this is pretty much how this is going to go through the entire. Now, there is a different type of battle. Let me just see if we can find a card. So right now we've had a couple of straightforward battles, but we do have meaner things. Let's just see if we can find one in here. Where there's actually a battle where I could actually take damage and die. And I don't think I see any in the first chapter. Okay. Nope. Okay. So there is the concept of a face-off. And you can see that it's a much different type of card here, where you're going to face off against the monster. There's your enemy card. And we're going to have to match different things. And so I didn't see that in anything in chapter 1. But I think I don't want to go much further, only because this isn't spoiler free. I mean, I've read the first few cards to you, and so this is not spoiler free. So what we're going to do is leave it at that, because I'm going to continue playing. I'm going to start over again and continue playing. I may have to go look at a video, because there's a couple things I'm not sure about in the rules. It's just a little strange. So I don't know if the rules are 100% there or not, but we will figure this out. So let's go to final thoughts really, really quickly here. So final thoughts. How do I feel about Spire's End Hildegard? First of all, I haven't played it enough to really judge it to be good or bad. I do like a choose your own adventure. This really is just that. It is a choose your own adventure book, like Dragonholt almost, where you have a character, you have a slingshot, you have a bunch of things in inventory, and you keep track of that, and as you go through the story. And there's 4 chapters. So, and you can see there are a ton of cards in the chapter. And so I don't know how long this chapter is going to go on, but I certainly don't want to have a 3-hour video. So I will say that, in terms, I did not sleeve these cards because I felt that we're not shuffling them, and they're not really ever going to get shuffled or manhandled that much. You're going to take them, do something, put them back in the deck, and that's it. So component-wise, it's fine. The game wasn't very expensive. So I don't have any issues with that. Rules. I read through the rules. It seems simple, but they said wild shot dice. But there's nowhere where it says, where do I actually get one, the black dice or not. I think it's a given at some point, and then you might get the other ones. And so, again, I think I'm going to have to sort of take a look at a video or two. Yeah, here's a gray wild shot. So I don't think you get these until later on in the story. So I think the black one is a given. And that, I really didn't understand that. Maybe 100%. I think we got the target right. And so this is what you're going to do. You're just going to flip cards, match cards, hit, miss, go back as I did, and be really, really confused. I think I need to be more familiar with this, but this is a really right out of the box cold run. You're seeing it as I just put it in perspective. And you can keep track of the bullseyes here, which I should have. So I guess I should have done that. Again, it's right out of the box. You saw me play it live, not live, but cold. This is a game I think I'm going to take with me when I go on vacation, because I'll have some time on the ship, as we have 6 sea days, and I'll have plenty of time to go through this game. So, all in all, I'm not going to judge it. I really don't know whether it's 2 thumbs up or not. I really don't know which way it's going to fall in terms of a review. If you like narrative, choose your own adventures, I think you're going to like it, and I like that, but I think I'm just going to have to play it more and keep going till I hit all the different scenarios and get more comfortable with the system. So in the first few cards, I didn't really feel comfortable within the system. And so to me, that is a kind of a negative effect that, well, I started off, but I didn't really feel comfortable about what I was doing. And maybe you're supposed to. You know, you're a new person going off to the Messenger Guild, and maybe you're supposed to have that sense of, I don't really know what I'm doing. And maybe that's a good thing. Not a feeling I like, but maybe in terms of what the game is, that might be a good thing. Oh, and I see I've got to fix my curtain behind me. Anyway, that is it for now. We're going to leave it at that. Again, as I said, no review. I think that you're going to have to judge this game on your own, on its own merits. If you like a narrative game and you like turning pages basically in a book, but it's cards, this is for you. That's it for now. I hope you like this. It was kind of wishy-washy, but please subscribe and like it. Show me a little appreciation. I'm playing around with some lighting today, so I don't know how this is going to be. I can see a little problem on the left here, my left, your right, and I'm going to have to look at that. So anyway, be that as it may, let's go on and let's talk about other games, because I have a number of games I want to get to. I've got a new camera coming too, so hold out for that too, because I think that's going to up my game as well. Anyway, that's it for me. My name is Harry Jacobs. Hit the swirly subscribe on the way out if you like this video and want to see more of this type of content, or at least maybe better content than this one. But, you know, we learn from what we do. So anyway, my name is Harry Jacobs, which I've said for the third time, so I am out of here. Have a great day and it's my weekend, so a great weekend.